Alright, welcome back to more Divine Journey 2. I have a bunch of recipes prepared that I did off camera for crafting. First of which is the Drop of Evil. I went and collected the Wither Skeletons, and I got a couple extra Wither Skulls. 7 for now. I don't know what I could use Nether Stars for, but they'll probably be useful. Let's run in here. Yeah, Wither Skulls are kind of free. They're going to be very free soon. Other things I have is vacuum hoppers. I'm making 2 of them because I have two mob farms planned right now. I'll take opening it. And then we can upgrade these to absorption hoppers. I'm only going to do 1 for now because I want to compare these two to see how different they are from each other. But yeah, I don't know if this is like a straight upgrade. Yeah, I could have a higher range. But if I don't need the longer range, it might not be necessary to use the mob grindium. So these are what increases the range of the absorption hopper. Blocks of ender pearls, not happening right now. Next, I have a bunch of fans that I've made. And I'm just gonna over prepare these. I'm just gonna make a bunch of them. And these can be upgraded to the mob fans. These are highly upgradable, and with max upgrades, you will only need 1 at most per platform. I don't know their entire range or what it is. Yeah, we can do 2 of them for now. That's pretty good. The mob grinding is a problem right now just because of the gunpowder. We just don't have it. And there's just no way around it right now. I just need to get creeper farming. So let's see what kind of range this thing has. I think it should blow me around. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, that is pretty strong. Yeah, so beyond that, that's the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 block range. Just gonna write that down so I don't forget it by default. And the width is 1. So we're definitely gonna need some width upgrades. And then okay, so you can put up to 10 distance upgrades on it. The width modifiers are kind of the most important, I think. Just clean up this thing. Let's see what the book says about it. Just tells you what they are. No. Yeah, the widths are likely the most useful upgrades. Okay. So let's get at least let's get all 3 of these right now. It's actually going to be difficult to do more than 1, I think. I don't know if I was even growing the hemp. The good news is that pretty soon bones will be a problem, so I can just use these bones for bone meal. By having left. Yeah, here it is. There's no roof here. It feels kind of sad. It's got to be planted and broken each time. Oh, I don't know why that lag spiked there. Let's get a bit more, because I am going to need more width upgrades for the... I want to do a nether version of this farm as well, so... Might as well over-prep it. Okay, that should be enough for now. Let's run back over. So we take the industrial hemp and then we turn it. Okay, the fibers just work its fibers. Yeah, just make as much of that as we can. I really out of mob grindium. Okay, we can do a little bit more actually. Oh, is it Demon Lord ingots, I think? Yeah. Okay, while that's going, I had changed a few things over here. So the aubergines are now automatically being turned into seeds. And I gotta make sure that this thing is off down here because I want to build up again. Okay, so our power is almost full. I've been running these oh god, it's full. I've been running these miners. Because I want diamond. Put that in there. I think this one's running too. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just want to get a lot more resources. Basically just run these veins dry and then move them somewhere else that it would be more useful. Because I don't want to have to build more of those, any more of those than I have to. So I want output to be down for the moment. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna let that run for a bit. But yeah, I'm taking the aubergines now and I'm automatically crafting them to seeds with a formulaic assemblacator, my bad. So basically what you do is you take this crafting formula thing, which is very easy to make, and you can register the recipe in here. So now whenever the eggplants get sent into there, they automatically get transformed. And then the melons are a very good supply for ethanol. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Oh shit. Yeah, this whole system's been running very well. I'm happy with it. And I just gonna let it buffer up every now and then. But one thing I would prefer is if I can get it scaled up to the point where I could leave it running 24/7, not worry about it. But it's fine how it is, I guess. So our mob grinding should be done by now. Do I want to make this many of them? Yeah, why not? I think that you need grass for... Actually, I'm not sure we need grass. What is going on with my character? Oh, my cape is like rendering weird on my body. I don't know if you actually need... I think the tainted soil or whatever, that the drop of evil makes will spread on a dirt. Let's grab a bunch of that. So currently the area will be 5 by 5. And then the only issue is funneling the mobs into the mob masher. Where's my masher? Here it is. So I'm in this new area over here, which goes way down to the depths. And this is going to be where I'll make the mob farm. And I also want to do I'll need like an automated infinity dust producer or whatever. But we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I don't think this needs to be anything very fancy, realistically. I need some dark glass, actually. Because I want to be able to see into the thing. Because it's fun to watch it. And it's good to make sure it's working, too. Okay, why are we spawning in my house? Okay, yeah. Thickened glass is... sanded glass. I need to connect these drawers to the system. just smelt this real fast. And then what else did I need? Ink sacks, basically. I think I collected a whole bunch of them. Let me go find them. They should be in here. Yeah, I did. Is it 1 per? Yeah, it is. It's kind of annoying. It's alright, though. Hopefully this will be enough for my purposes. Wasn't this a quest? No, it's ineffable glass. Ooh, we could actually... We could do that. So then I could walk through it. I'm out of the moon. Out of the moonstone. This was Osglow Lapis, right? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta remove some speed upgrades for now when I want to make this stuff because it gets too expensive. I think they gave me, yeah, they gave me some stable, unstable ingots. I really don't need as much ineffable glass as I need regular glass. There's no point in overdoing it with this, so... Just make a little bit of moonstone. Then we can do 1 craft of this. Like that. Alright, I'm back. All the time I spent building this down here was very haphazard, more so than usual, and way too slow paced, so to spare you from an hour of me being confused for a lot of it, this is the new mob farm area. So I had AFK'd her for a little while to let it run for a bit to let items build up, and it's working out really well. So I built a little cage here. It is 5x5 with a fan in the back. And the fan needs a redstone signal, and it has 2 of these width upgrades, so it is wide. It's wider. I have a little bit of like a back access panel, which I really never use and shouldn't use. When you do this yourself, I had placed down the tainted soil. You want to instantly grab the middle tainted soil, whichever one you use the drop of evil on, or not necessarily in the middle, like put it right here on the corner and then just grab that one. You can break the one that you use the holy shit. I guess the XP drain's full. But you could pick up the tainted soil if you still touch the block that you used it on. So I did that, and now it's up in the 8th, so I think. But most of the mobs are... See, I don't want that big mob. This like big dinosaur-looking thing is living, but it'll despawn eventually. But I'd say like 95% of mobs are going to get hit by this thing and die like pretty much instantly. I guess if they're too large to get moved by the conveyors, I don't think it's worth editing the system though. But yeah, I have most of the drops that I'm getting here, and I should have like a little bit of a buffer. Actually, no, I removed it actually. I used to have a chest buffer there, but I got rid of it because it wasn't really worth... Oh shit, fucker. I hit the wire. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the buffer because it wasn't really worth keeping. So I have these external heaters, which these things are pretty cheap. As we can see, that's basically nothing. And what these do is that they get power, and they'll run a furnace with for no fuel like indefinitely. So this allows me to cook up leather armor that I get, which just goes through this filter. Chain armor, which is in this filter, and then gold armor and gold pickaxes. And this like weird setup is just kind of a byproduct of me struggling to figure it out for hours. And then if it doesn't go through the filters, which a lot of time, sometimes it doesn't, it just goes to the trash can, because I don't care. So the amount of gold you get really isn't that much, but it's still worth doing. It's practically free. It's a weird looking skeleton. But yeah, look at all the red hearts we get. We get so much stuff. A lot of this, oh, we also get passive mob drops, which is weird. I don't know how they even spawn in there. And then every drawer has void upgrades. Except this one. This one actually doesn't. I guess I missed it. Well, regardless, I'll put that on later. But yeah, I want them to have void upgrades because if there's too many items, they should just get voided. And they do go to the trash can anyways, so there's kind of 2 layers of protection there. Yeah, this works pretty nicely. And then this is all hooked up to the AE system. I put a drawer controller in the floor here. If you really wanted to, you could route the item conduits to the drawer controller, but I did that last. I don't really know why. Oh, there's more in the back here. I forgot about these. These are like really rare drops that don't come out very often. But yeah, I would probably do this better. And if you hook this up to a P2p tunnel and you put a storage bus on it, you get access to all these. Actually, I know why I did this, because if it's on the edge here where like I would want it, it can't access all the blocks over there, because I'm pretty sure it's more than 15 away. So it kind of has to be in a weird spot. But even then, I could have dropped it down 1 block and done some stuff with it. Whatever, it's not fine. It's not like these things cost anything, and the item routing doesn't really matter either. It looks like we're gonna need a deeper storage tank for liquid XP. This liquid XP is pretty useful. I'll figure it out. I can make a reinforced drum or something. The other task at hand was with the applied energistics. So I spent a lot of time being confused over the P2p tunnel setup, and I figured out the best one that I want to do now. So basically, I want to have these smart cables coming off of the controllers. You want to know why? Because you can look at them and see how many channels you're using. So I'm not using that many P2p channels yet, but here I could see that I have 5 out of 32 channels used on this cable. So this is the way that I want to do it, and this is the best way to do it, in my opinion at least. And I don't know how I'm going to expand this, but I have some ideas, I guess. One idea that I have is like to keep doing rows of it, sort of like this. Or like I'll go out one, and then go like this, and like make it loop around or something, I don't know. We'll see how we do it. I know they need to take on like a vaguely cubic shape. Otherwise, I think they could get weird. I don't remember. But yeah, this is nice. So what you want to do is you have like a basically 2 sort of little networks, where the one network is like a controller network, and basically all this is doing is having the big ass cable with the P2p tunnels on it. So the P2p tunnels, like the P2p can't be on the same controllers as it's like delivering from. So it needs a different controller. So that's what this guy is. And that's why like I'm re-remembering all this, so I'm just giving tips and stuff that I've refound. So if you try to do like a storage bus on this line without a P2p tunnel, this is not where your items are. This is where your items are. So you need to do a P2p and then the little thingy. So this can get confusing. And there's some really good videos out there explaining it. And I swear, every single time I do a pack, because like I usually do like one a year or like every other year. I had to relearn this, but by now I feel like I'm pretty good with it and I'm able to explain it. And the energy acceptors in the ceiling here, I really like what I did with this. Oh, we're actually out of power in the base right now, maybe? Maybe we aren't. But yeah, it's in the ceiling here. Like, you barely even notice that it's up there. Let me see what the power situation is like. I have an idea to solve it, but it's going to take me a little bit of grinding. Yeah, there's plenty of power. I don't know why that had 0. Power drain shouldn't be that high right now. I made a network tool. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why that thing is 0 power. But yeah, I ended up being pretty happy with this setup and the setup downstairs, so... Sorry that, like, I was just way too confused. Oh shit, what the fuck are we doing here? What in the hell? Okay. That was weird. But yeah, the recording that I had of me building all this stuff was just so unwatchable, so I really don't want to share that. I'll get better, I guess, as I go deeper into this, like, mid to late game. I'm not in late game, I'm more in, like, early mid game. But it's definitely a different experience recording this as compared to the earlier game where I was kind of just like doing stuff constantly. But now I'm like, it's a spoiler. I'm recording this after like record the next episode. Right now I'm just kind of just silently sitting here and thinking about things. I need to not do that. So it'll be a learning experience, but I guess I'll figure it out. I don't know why I picked those up. So yeah, I guess that's it for today then. I will see you guys next episode, and hope you guys have a good day.